there, everybody. How you doing? I am Francis, and welcome to Quartz Party Blood Drive. Alright, so Book of Shadows set the stage for this game, and it left us with so many questions. What happened to Ayumi's sister? How do people still know about Naho, even though the people that died in Heavenly Host are kinda, don't exist anymore? So we have so many questions from Book of Shadows. Hopefully this game will answer those questions, so we're not going to waste any time. We're going to begin a new chapter, and we're just going to dive straight into this. So let's go chapter 0. Blood Drive, chapter 0, A Faint Light. Alright. Oh, hello. Alright, wasn't expecting like a radio effect. Quest rep? No! Ayumi! Sis? Yep, and this is how Book of Shadows ended. No! And are we going to find out what happened to her? It had been 2 months since the Book of Shadows incident. Oh, so they did get back from the Shinozaki Estate. Okay, I was wondering that too. I've been critically wounded by the blowback from the sorcery I'd involved myself with, but Nakashima was there to carry me out from the crumbling Shinozaki Estate. The two of us were picked up on the side of the old mountain road and rushed to a hospital where I was restored to stable condition. Well, I'm glad that you both made it out okay. And somebody managed to find you. The grimoire responsible for so much of the horror everyone had been through the Book of Shadows was buried in the rubble of the estate when its roof collapsed. Oh, so its roof collapsed shortly after what happened. Hard to believe that over 2 months had passed since the fall of Heavenly Host Elementary, since the 5 of us were returned safely to the real world. Yeah, 5 of you made it back. Oh, hello! I wasn't expecting this art style, so okay. Hiya! Well, they just performed a ritual, and I think they made the biggest mistake of their lives. Did we do it right? We'll have to go to another haunted building. Yes, you did. That's weird. According to that urban legend site, tearing the paper doll is supposed to cause an earthquake and get you spirited away. Oh, so you guys were trying to go to Heavenly Host. Wow, you guys must have a death wish. Not many people that go there end up coming back okay. We were lucky we did. Hey, that's not the kind of thing you invite your friends to do with you, is it? That's so mean. Sorry, guys. But now we'll always be together, right? Yeah, in the afterworld. After Sachiko vanished from the quote spaces, the effects of Sachiko Ever After vanished from the world along with her. Oh, I didn't know that part. I thought, after we appeased Sachiko when she vanished, I thought we were being told that the school was building another Sachiko, like to take her place. And certainly no one was going to miss a place like that, where countless living beings were trapped, their lives snuffed out, violently and traumatically. But along with the school, the lives of our friends and our teacher were also erased. And they weren't just dead, but wiped from existence entirely. Yep, Moroshi, Mayu, and Miss Yoi, all gone. And Seiko. Can't forget about Seiko. I know she's real. Why won't anyone believe me? Listen, there's no such person as Seiko. Now take your medicine, please. Oh no, this was the opening scene of Book of Shadows. No! No! Naomi, take the medicine. Take it. No, I'm not crazy. I'm not. Seiko's real. We may have been the lucky ones to survive, but for us, these past 2 months have been hell on earth. I bet. Someone, please help. Quest rep, hang in there. Oh, we're going back to what happened at the Shinozaki Estate, like we're escaping. Sis, Sis! No! No, I won't let you die! This was my fault for heedlessly performing an occult ritual. I suffered heavy wounds with major blood loss. I was in the hospital for weeks. Well, you should have known that you're the occult person. You should have known that there will be consequences. But I was finally released just yesterday. Returning to school at Kisaragi Academy for the first time since the incident. Where I reached the front gate, I stepped and stared at the school grounds, shrinking back a bit. I knew that once I passed through these gates, I'd be reminded of a reality where Suzumoto, Miss Yo, and the others no longer exist. They existed here in our hearts, and no one can take that away from us. Shinozaki! Hey, Satoshi! And Yuka's here, even though she doesn't go to our school? Okay. Guys! These were the only people in the world who understood me. The only people I could relate to. The only ones who remembered our 4 departed friends. Yeah, can you imagine, like, remembering, like, your dear friends and they don't exist to anyone else anymore? That must be terrible. Welcome back! Congratulations on your recovery! Aww. Oh, that's so heartwarming, though. Okay, are we gonna say anything, or am I in control? Oh, I'm in control! So, WASD are how we move around this game. And I don't know how we talk to people. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Let's see in... Oh. Let's go to options, and let's see if I can figure out some controls through here. Ah, controls. Okay, here we go. So, confirm a space. Option A is 1. Option B is 2. Option B is 3. We can skip dialogue with shift. We can open the message log with backspace. Alright. I'm going to change these controls later to something of my liking, by the way. Interact with E, flashlight with F, switch character with R. Oh, we're going to be having multiple characters? Okay. Space to run. And, yeah, WASD are to move. And menu is space and X and Z. Alright, well, yeah, there's going to be a lot of controls. I will be changing these after this episode, by the way. I should have looked at the controls well before I start recording. This is very unprofessional on my part, so... Character interact is E. That's what I want to know. Okay. I like that we have a little menu there. That's pretty cool. Alright, Yuka. Let's start with you. Are you okay? I'm fine, Yuka. Thank you. Yuka, adorable as always. Hi, Satoshi. Shinozaki, welcome back. Mm-hmm. Thanks. Hey, Naomi. Welcome back, Crest Rep. Nakashima. And you, Yoshiki. Hey, Shinozaki. Finally let you out, did they? Kishinuma. You guys are like the best friends ever. Don't really have much to say. Do we just go into the school now? I guess so, okay. At this point, I still didn't know. I didn't know that even outside the closed spaces of Heavenly Host, even here in the real world. What here in the real world? Sachiko ever after. Everybody sure does love that fortune teller stuff. I gotta find me a new one for next time. I hope Mama worked their early shift today. I'm starving. Oh, hello. Huh? Who's there? Is it Sachiko? Mama? I don't think it's Mama. Oh boy. Hello? Hello? Okay, you gonna let us know what you saw? Is the door gonna swing open again? Whoa! I wasn't expecting that to happen. I don't know what I was expecting, but that's something I was not expecting. Gah! Oh my god. Oh. Well, you know, she dead. Oh, hi. The curse's reach was growing. Yeah, it's outside of Heavenly Host now, but now it's in our world. Oh no. Oh, hello. Scary, video effect. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. I actually love that song. Oh, hello. Yeah, another unexplained death has occurred. This time... Oh, okay, I didn't... Okay. Welcome home. How was it? Still can't believe your luck? Tripping and falling on... What was it again? A cutting tool? And that's all it took to put you out of commission for 2 months? I guess that's the story you're believing. I'm guessing that's the story we told you, but... Yeah. Life certainly is fragile. What were you doing anyway? I hope you're not dabbing in that occult business like your sister. Oh, you don't know, do you? Ooh. Leave me alone! Oh dear. And Hinoe, disappearing like always. I swear, these girls of mine are giving me gray hairs. Ah, poor Ayumi. Yeah, that probably wasn't smart, was it? Sis! I'm sorry, Ayumi. That same horrible scene played out my memory once more. Oh dear, we get to see it again? Sis! A massive earthquake rippled through the basement of the Shinozaki Estate, leaving it teetering on the edge of collapse. Worse still, the whole place was in flames. Hinoe's megaform appeared as if shimmering in the fire's light, red glinting off of red around the edges of the blades that were rapidly slicing my flesh. Or her flesh, I mean. Oh dear. So I guess by saving Ayumi's life, she basically sacrificed her own life. Well, if that doesn't say I love you, nothing will. They danced around and threw her almost whimsically, prompting unnatural gyrations throughout her body without ever letting her so much as touch the ground. Yikes! Stop! I grabbed onto Hinoe's body in a vain attempt to pull her to safety. But Hinoe used what little strength she had left to push me back. Oh. You need to live, Ayumi. Remember, your sister will be with you always. In your heart. I could distinctly hear these words in the back of my head, spoken in a soft, soothing voice. So yeah, I was right. Hinoe basically sacrificed her life so her sister could live. Wow. Oh, hello. It was short-lived, however, as the ceiling suddenly became webbed with cracks and fissures and a massive beam fell from above, crushing her upper body entirely. My god! Holy shit! With this, I shot to my feet and began running in circles, screaming uncontrollably. I would have run right into the rapidly spreading fire if Naomi hadn't caught me. Holy shit. My hands and feet were covered in red bruises and cuts from the swarms of blades that my spell had summoned. Naomi is bleeding as well, but nowhere near as badly. Well, you're the one who performed the ritual. I mean, she participated too, but it was basically you. No, Quest Rep, we have to go! Let me go! Let me go! Can't do that. Nakashima and I wanted more than anything to bring our friends back, so we gone after the root of the curse behind Sachiko Shinozaki and Heavenly Host Elementary. We saw it, and we found another place that shouldn't exist. The estate of Yoshi and Sachiko Shinozaki. It was supposedly torn down long ago, but there it stood. Well, kinda. It was a spirit form. It was as much a thing as Heavenly Host. In its basement, we found an old book of spells known as the Book of Shadows. Convinced I could undo the horrors I'd seen, I decided to try a little black magic of my own. Yeah, that was your biggest mistake, wasn't it? This inevitably led to the worst nightmare of them all. I was attacked from all sides, uncertain what was real and what was not. The wounds I endured should have been fatal. I don't know how she knew where I was, but just as things seemed bleakest, Sis came rushing in to my rescue. In the end, I only made things worse. All I did was add one more sacrifice to the pile of sacrifices. And that's basically what happened in the last 3 episodes of Book of Shadows. My god! Ayumi! As I was gonna say, that was a summary. In 5 minutes, Ayumi just told us everything that happened in the last 4 episodes of Book of Shadows during the whole final chapter. I should have died! It should have been me! I'm responsible for everyone's death! My god, Ayumi, please no. Please stop. You just came out of the hospital. It should have been me! 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 Go ahead then. Die! 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 Who said that? Hello? Oh, hi. Who are you? Oh, come on. Don't stop. Just die already. With one shoe on my desk was sporting a rare open-mouth version of a shit-eating grin. A boy wearing a black parda was just somehow there in my room, without explanation. Who are you? If you're about to die, why do you care who I am? Clearly, you're not serious about this at all. Do you have to approach the boy? Oh, hello. Like I said, you're not serious. You're just deluding yourself. Where's your mind at, bitch? Aren't you just looking to save yourself? Spare yourself from all this suffering? So stop lashing out and do something about it. Whoa, God, watch your language, dude. There ain't nobody else that's gonna come to your rescue. It's just you and me. Random stranger who wants to watch you die. Who the hell are you? What do you want? Why have you come here? I'm nobody. And this is gonna be real boring if it ends with you lying to yourself. Well? Hello? What is this? Without a word, he motioned for me to put my hand out and unceremoniously put a piece of 10 yen gum into it. Okay, why'd you give this to me? The boy smiled with a cold yet oddly kind expression, then finally took his leave by jumping out the window. Okay, that was weird. All I could do was stand there and sob. Wow. Shinozaki's house should be somewhere around here, I think. You don't know where she lives? I had the impression that you guys all knew where each other lived. Oh, hi. That weird dude again. Huh? How about fashion sense that kid's got? Tell me about it. Now that Heavenly Host Elementary is gone, what do I do? How do I repent my sins? You ask a very good question. Stand! Bow! Nice work, everyone! Is that our new teacher? Okay. Hey, Satoshi? You brought lunch today, right? Let's eat on the roof. Oh, sure. Seems like a nice day for that. Let's go. Wonder what he's got to talk about. Wow, the sky's as clear as can be. Not a single cloud. Love that autumn sun. Okay, so, what's up? How about here? Yeah, here will do. I gotta say though, my lunchbox sure feels light. Maybe because there's nothing in it. What you bring today, Yoshiki? I had some time, so I fried up a little something something. Man, your kitchen skills are really impressive. I'm guessing I just got last night's leftovers. Sounds like first world problems if you ask me. You think so, huh? Oh! Ah! I was right! Nothing! For bread or something. Mom! Oh dear. Well now, lunch all the way up here? It is a fine day today, so I bet your food will be all the more delicious. Satoshi has no food, unfortunately. Oh, hi! Who are you? I'm being introduced to so many people! Miss Kuan, Niwa? I think? Yeah. This was our class's TA, Miss Kuan Niwa, age 24. So she's the replacement for Miss Yoi, since Yoi doesn't exist no more. She was an English teacher with white hair, blue eyes, and a soft, delicate voice. We asked our classmates about her the day we returned from Heavenly Host Elementary. They said she was a teacher who come to our school half a year ago, but the five of us had no memory of that. Well, yeah, because, well, you know, things are weird. Like, we came from a timeline where, Miss Yoi and everyone else existed. Our friends that died don't exist in this universe anymore, but we still have the memories because we were from our timeline. I don't know, it's confusing. It makes sense in my head, but not so much sense when I explain it, does it? In our world, the one we came from, we had Miss Yoi instead, filling the exact same role. So we meant no offense to Miss Kuan, but her presence here, this reality just felt inherently wrong to those of us who survived the Heavenly Host incident. Yeah, I can believe that, you know. Do you have any lunch, Satoshi? Unfortunately, not. What is it you most like to eat? Oh, you're kind. Huh? What's your favorite food? Pork cutlet on rice, I guess? Okay. I will be right back. Wow, she's nice. What's she up to? She's probably just messing with you. I hope not, that would be mean. Yeah, guess I'll go buy some bread at the cafeteria or something. Okay, but you should probably hurry it up. I mean, lunch has already started, so I doubt they have a whole lot left at this point. Oh crap, you're right! Okay, wait right here, I'll be right back. Hold the run button while moving the sprint. Sprinting gradually drains your stamina, and if you run out completely, you won't be able to move again for a short time. Oh boy, we're gonna be doing a marathon, it looks like. Alright, so, can I can't open up the menu. I believe space was to run, right? Your stamina will recover whenever you're not sprinting, however, so be sure to slow down every now and then. Okay. Yeah, okay. Space is to run. Are you tired out already? I didn't make it. Wow, really? Told you they'd run off. Here, you can have one of my fried shrimp. Open up. My eyes shone upon meeting those of the magnificent golden fried shrimp. Really? Thank you so much. Hello? What's happening? Hello? You must be Mr. Satoshi Mishida. Huh? Me? I am, but, how do you know that? I come to deliver your lunch. What? Okay. What? The man in black handed over a lacquer box containing pork cutlet on rice with egg. Picture perfect in every way. It was my favorite meal. Down to the last detail. That teacher was behind this, wasn't she? Yoshiki, utterly dumbfounded, loosened his grip on the fried shrimp he was holding. It plummeted to the ground, defeated by this new contender. I have questions about this new teacher! Is she like a spy or something? She has agents on helicopters to deliver food? The hell? Who or what is Miss Kuon? Well, she kept her word. Who's this? I'm being introduced to so many people. Quest rep? The quest room glowed with the golden hue of twilight, but my gaze was fixed at the floor. It must have been obvious to Nakashima that I had a lot on my mind. Are you okay? She asked this as she sat down at the desk in front of me, facing backward. She was trying to comfort me. But she had dark circles around her eyes too. She and I must have looked very similar to one another from an outside perspective. My left hand was still wrapped in bandages. It throbbed incessantly, reminding me of the previous night's events. I ignored it as best as I could and forced an empty smile. I'm sorry. I won't cause any more trouble. Aw? Huh? Trouble? What do you mean? I couldn't bring myself to answer that. I just flashed another smile, a confusing one that must have looked very strange to her, and left the classroom. Aw, quest rep? Did I just see Shinozaki leaving? Yeah, you did. What's wrong, Naomi? Our quest rep seems to be taking everything really hard. We should try to support her a little more. She's not the only one, Naomi. You've been pretty hard on yourself too, don't you think? Yeah, you know, about Seiko. I'm fine. I mean, I'm not the one suffering here. We've all got to be strong for one another. I just hope she doesn't do anything drastic, like she already did to her hand. As I walked, I thought back to my time in the hospital. I was lying in bed, arms and legs virtually mummified in bandages, when a woman with flowers came in to see me. Oh, hello, you don't know me, but oh my, you really do look just like your sister. Who are you? My name is Mirai Yamamura. Hinoe, your sister and I are both part of the Wicca Institute, an association dedicated to the worship of spirits. So, you know sis? I do. That's why I come to see you. As she said this, she placed a bouquet of flowers on a small table by the bed and looked around the room with a curious expression on her face. Are your parents not here at the moment? They're out shopping. I see. So neither your father nor your mother know then about Hinoe's death? No, no one knows. As far as they know, she just disappeared. The day she lost her life, before she went after you to the old Shinozaki Estate, the last person she contacted was me. Sis contacted you? She probably understood her fate and accepted it. The spirits can reveal a person's time of death. If you let them, that is. Oh. But she was prepared to take action regardless. She didn't care what the consequences might be. She really was an amazing person. I'd say. I hardly knew her, but yeah. Tears began to pour from my eyes, and I could do nothing to stop them. I had been sitting up in bed, but unconsciously started to curl into a fetal position as best as I could with the bandages. Yamamura put her hand on my back to comfort me. Ayumi, I come here to bestow Hinoe's last wish to you. Oh. Retrieve the Grimoire, the Book of Shadows, the forbidden book that's been passed down through the Shinozaki families for generations. If that book should ever fall into the wrong hands, the world would most assuredly be plunged into utter chaos, and we can't let that happen. You see, we of the WI are an association of white witches who commune with spirits and abide by the will of nature. Hinoe was initially hesitant to involve herself with anything related to the Shinozaki bloodline, having defied her parents and rejected her lineage. But in recent years, she'd been sensing the presence of the book and growing more and more intrigued. Well, I wish I knew this because we just happened to have the book before she died. The other Wiccans and I looked for it, of course, but we found no hint of it in the site of Yoshi and Sachiko Shinozaki's estate. We were surprised to find burned beams and other debris of the old house on what we expected to be nothing more than a vacant lot, but that was all we found. Yet, even though it wasn't there, I can still sense it. Its presence remains, somewhere in this world. Yamamura looked directly into my eyes. Did you know that someone else was living in this city, who shares her bloodline with you and Yoshi Shinozaki? No, I didn't. Yamamura pulled a notepad from her pocket and carefully wrote a name and address on the top sheet. She then tore the page and handed it to me. Makina Shinozaki. I knew that name. It was on the family tree. Yeah, in the Shinozaki Estate's basement, Yoshi's grandmother had 3 daughters, and the second was Makina. So Yoshi's mother's younger sister, Yoshi's aunt. Makina's house is deserted now. If you were to go there, you might find some clue that would help lead to the Book of Shadows. We tried, but we were too strongly connected to the spirit world. We just couldn't enter the room. And you think I'm not too connected to the spirit world? Of everybody who went to Heavenly Host, I was the one who got possessed. I don't know what exactly you might find there, but if you have the strength to fulfill Hinoe's last request, I'd like to ask that you try. And with that, Yamamura simply turned and left the hospital room. Sis's last request. I gotta do it then. Oh, hi! You are terrifying. On the other side of the door, a peculiar girl stood in wait. As soon as Yamamura had covered enough distance to put me out of earshot, the two of them spoke. Nice work. Is that good enough? Can I go now? Just you people breathing makes my skin crawl. But I won't kill you, so yeah, that's good enough. Now get out of my face. Okay, I don't trust this Yamamura person anymore. She seemed like a nice person, but she's working for this person. Oh boy. Yamamura ran away as quickly as she could without drawing attention to herself. Well, as if in response, the intimidating girl in the peculiar outfit spat on the hospital wall. Man, hard to find anyone these days who's not a dumbass. As she mumbled those words, she sneaked a sidelong glance at me in my room. I was completely oblivious to what was going on. Hinoe Shinozaki died way too easily. Worthless piece of shit. Hey, that's my sister you're talking about. It was time to meet my fate. I had no trouble locating Makina's residence. I don't know what I was expecting, but what I found was just an ordinary apartment building. I couldn't involve Mishita and the others in this. They've been through enough already. Oh. Yeah, she knows what happened with Naomi, and she doesn't want to put anyone else in danger again. Besides, this was a family matter. My bloodline was responsible for this whole mess. So, it was only right that I be the one to make amends. Alone. Oh, this is not going to be a good idea, Ayumi. This is the place, alright. Shimmer Ujo Self Apartments. I'm very sure I butchered that word. Looks pretty run down to me. I'd expect apartments in this condition to get torn down, rather than just, you know, left to rot. Does anyone even manage this building? I don't think so anymore. It's abandoned for a reason. Hey, a candle! Whenever you see a candle on the map, you can examine it to restore your HP and save your game. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. I do wish to save. I've been playing for a while and didn't get a chance to save yet. Alright. So we are going to save on an empty slot. And I believe, yeah, okay, so that worked. Yeah, we'll overwrite the save. Alright, and I think that's a good place to end off this first episode. So thank you everybody for joining me and coming to Corpse Party Blood Drive. I really hope you guys are enjoying this. This story so far is pretty intriguing. There's been so many people I've been asked to and, well, introduced to. And yeah, I'm left with so many questions. Hinoe's friend, don't trust her, especially since he's talking to that other person that we don't know yet. I'm assuming it is the person that we've been asked to look for. That boy in the hood, who is he? Hopefully these questions will be answered. Either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye, everybody.